In 480 BC, a narrow Greek mountain pass becomes the stage for one of history's most shocking military encounters. This is Thermopylae, but what happened here will challenge everything you think you know about ancient warfare. A Persian scout rides ahead of the massive invasion force. What he sees through his spyglass will become legendary, and it will change the course of history forever. Completely unafraid, the Spartans are exercising naked, calmly grooming their hair. They're preparing to die, and they know it. Wikipedia. Behind the scout marches the largest military force the ancient world has ever seen. Modern estimates range from 120,000 to 300,000 soldiers. The Persian Empire controls 44% of the world's population. Their goal: conquer Greece. Their commander is King Xerxes, ruler of the largest empire on earth. He believes Greece will be just another conquest, but he's about to learn a lesson in military tactics that will echo through eternity. News of the Persian advance has thrown Greek city-states into chaos. Athens, Corinth, Thebes, all scrambling to prepare. But one city-state has already sent its answer to this invasion. King Leonidas of Sparta has marched north with just 300 warriors. These aren't ordinary soldiers. These are the Spartan elite, the tip of the spear that has made Sparta synonymous with military excellence. Only 300 Spartans and 700 Thespians remain to make the ultimate sacrifice. They move to their final defensive position, completely surrounded by Persian forces approaching from two directions. In a magnificent final gesture, the remaining Greeks advance into the wider part of the pass. They intend to cause maximum casualties before the end. Leonidas leads the charge personally, fighting as a common warrior in the front rank. The Spartan king falls, struck down by Persian archers, but his comrades fight desperately to recover his body. Tradition demands no Spartan king die unrecovered. The classical pincer movement is in action. Persian forces close in from both the main pass and the mountain path. The end is near, but even in their final moments, these warriors show no fear. Their determination inspires their Thespian allies to maintain the fight. Silence falls over Thermopylae. The last Greek defender has fallen. The narrow pass is littered with bodies, mostly Persian, but those of the final stand are easily identified. Even the Persian soldiers show respect for these fallen enemies. The bodies of Leonidas and his men are recovered with dignity. The cost of victory is calculated. Thousands of the empire's finest soldiers lay dead. The narrow pass has become a Persian killing field in just 3 days. The remaining Greeks who'd retreated receive news of the last stand. Their faces show the complex emotions of survival, relief mixed with profound respect. News of Thermopylae reaches Athens. The city's leaders realize they've been given precious time. The naval battle of Salamis can now be prepared, and the fleet that will crush the Persian navy is being fitted out. The 3 days bought by Thermopylae's defenders will prove decisive in the larger war. Though victorious at Thermopylae, the Persian army shows signs of strain. Thousands dead, morale shaken, supply lines stretched. The conquest seems less certain. Just weeks later, the Greek fleet led by Themistocles destroys the Persian navy at Salamis. The following year, at Plataea, a united Greek army decisively defeats the Persian land forces. Xerxes' invasion has failed, and the Persian Empire will never again threaten mainland Greece in force. Today, a simple stone inscription at Thermopylae reads, "Go tell the Spartans, passerby, that here by Spartan law we lie." It remains one of history's most famous epitaphs. The bronze statue of Leonidas at the modern memorial captures not just his death, but his defiance. The Spartan king who chose to make his last stand at the pass that bears his name forever. Ancient Greek pottery shows the battle as it was remembered, not as a defeat, but as the moment the Persian Empire discovered its limitations. HistoryNet, Herodotus, and other ancient historians preserve the account. These aren't legends. They're primary historical sources that have survived 2,500 years of careful recording. Modern military historians study Thermopylae as a textbook example of tactical warfare. Geography training, leadership, and morale all working together to defy impossible odds. Military academies worldwide use Thermopylae to teach concepts of defensive warfare, morale management, and the power of calculated sacrifice in achieving strategic objectives. Today, the site is visited by millions. It's not just a battlefield. It's a reminder that sometimes courage and tactical brilliance can change the course of history. Modern roads now follow much of the ancient path. The geography has changed slightly, but you can still see why this narrow pass was so crucial to defend. Museums display actual Spartan armor and weapons found at the site, not movie props, the real bronze and iron that these men carried into their last battle. The Greek military still carries the Spartan legacy. Modern units use the lambda symbol and Spartan motifs, maintaining the connection to these legendary warriors. The anniversary of the battle is commemorated globally. It's not just Greek history, it's world history. The moment the East discovered it couldn't conquer the West by force alone. Wikipedia. As the sun sets over Thermopylae, the narrow mountain pass that changed history stands unchanged. What happened here 2,500 years ago still teaches us about courage, leadership, and determination in the face of impossible odds. Their sacrifice didn't just save Greece, it bought time for the birth of Western civilization. The 300 Spartans and 700 Thespians who made their last stand here prove that sometimes the most dangerous weapon isn't numbers. It's knowing exactly how to use what you have, where you have it, and for what purpose you fight.